everyone, how are you today? Okay, I hope you are always in good health. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Sintia Indrayani and my student ID number is 221-202-1027 and I'm from 2A class. So in this video, I will discuss a topic that is quite interesting and of course familiar to all of us. The discussion in this video is about how to make a good academic presentation, what needs to be prepared, the difficult and obstacle encountered when making an academic presentation. So without further ado, let's watch the video. Academic presentation is an act of communication to present thoughts in front of many people with the help of visual or audiovisual media. In my opinion, a good academic presentation is when the presentation is well prepared. Preparing material that is really ready will make it easier for us to make good and effective presentation. Material preparation also affects the appearance of the data presentation that will be presented to the audience. A professional can be seen when the readiness of the material to be delivered is neatly arranged. Academic presentation can also be said to be good when the academic presentation are able to be presented in an interesting way. The goal is that the exposure material that we make doesn't just convey information but can also attract the attention of the audience. For example, use a variety of learning methods to maintain audience interest. Use witty humor, surprise, or move freely among your listeners so that participants are interested and focus on the presentation we are delivering. It is also necessary to realize that the audience cannot absorb so much information at one time. Instead, when giving an academic presentation, break down the content of your presentation into three main points that you want the listener to process and remember. Limit the use of diagrams to a maximum of the five most important components. It is very important to prepare presentation requirements so that the academic presentation delivered can amaze. The things that need to be considered when making academic presentation are: determine the right topic that is relevant to your audience, otherwise they likely won't be interested. Second, master the material to be presented so that the message conveyed is easily understood by the audience. Third, it is important for the speaker to know who the audience is because this will help to know who our audience is so that it will help us adjust and break the ice when holding academic presentation. And the last one is, of course, we have to practice speaking and delivery skills using body language. This can clarify a message or concern conveyed and convince our audience of our sincerity and enthusiasm. If we can use body language appropriately in our presentation, we will be successful in conveying our verbal message. The part in a presentation that I think is the most difficult is when we have to be able to build good interaction with the audience. Sometimes, due to being too enthusiastic when delivering material, we as speakers do not realize that we are only doing one-way communication. So that in the presentation made there was no interaction with the audience. So the speaker seemed patronizing. This is what then makes the audience feel bored even though the material presented during the academic presentation is interesting. The obstacles that are often faced in preparing for academic presentation are not ensuring that the equipment to be used during the presentation functions properly. For example, a projector that cannot be connected to a laptop. When this situation occurs, it is likely that we as speakers will feel panic so that it will disrupt the presentation. When we feel panic, tools don't work, and things aren't controlled properly, then this will certainly have an impact on the audience, where the audience tends to lose focus and interest in the academic presentation that we bring. So, those are some discussion about academic presentation. Hopefully, the information that I provide through this video can be useful for all of you guys. And I apologize for any mistakes, whether intentional or unintentional. And I hope you guys can provide feedback on my video so that in the future it can be even better. So guys, thank you and have a nice day everyone.